India and Pakistan, two nuclear-armed neighbors, have a long and troubled history. They have fought multiple wars and engaged in countless skirmishes. The disputed region of Kashmir remains a major flashpoint. In May 2025, tensions between the two countries reached a fever pitch, raising fears of a wider conflict. In the aftermath of the Pahalgam attack, India launched Operation Sindoor, a series of airstrikes targeting alleged terrorist camps in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. The operation was a direct response to the brutal attack that had left the nation in shock and mourning. On May 6, 2025, Indian Air Force Rafale jets, armed with Scalp missiles and AASM hammer bombs, struck 9 locations. These jets, known for their precision and power, were chosen specifically for this high-stakes mission. The targets included training camps, ammunition dumps, and communication centers. Each strike was meticulously planned to maximize impact and disrupt the operational capabilities of the terror. India and Pakistan. Both nations increased their military presence along the border, leading to a tense standoff. They raised fears of an all-out war between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. The international community watched with bated breath, hoping for a de-escalation and a return to diplomatic dialogue. The airstrikes triggered a series of military and diplomatic actions and reactions from both India and Pakistan, escalating tensions to a new high. Both countries mobilized their troops along the line of control, the de facto border dividing Kashmir, leading to a significant military buildup in the region. Heavy artillery fire was exchanged across the line of control, resulting in civilian casualties on both sides. The constant shelling caused widespread destruction and fear among the local population. India took a series of diplomatic steps, including the expulsion of the Pakistani High Commissioner from New Delhi, a move that was seen as a strong message to Islamabad, and the recall of its own High Commissioner from Islamabad, further straining diplomatic relations. It also suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, a 1960 agreement that governs the sharing of water resources between the two countries, impacting millions who rely on these waters. Furthermore, India revoked Pakistan's most favored nation status, impacting trade relations and causing economic ripples across both nations. Pakistan reciprocated by expelling the Indian High Commissioner, mirroring India's actions, and recalling its own envoy from New Delhi, signaling a deepening diplomatic rift. It suspended bilateral trade with India, halting the flow of goods and services across the border, and closed its airspace to Indian aircraft, disrupting travel and commerce. The diplomatic standoff further heightened tensions between the two countries, drawing international concern and calls for de-escalation. The escalating tensions between India and Pakistan drew immediate international condemnation and calls for restraint. The United Nations Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, expressed deep concern over the situation and urged both sides to exercise maximum restraint and avoid further escalation. The UN Security Council held an emergency closed-door meeting to discuss the crisis. During the meeting, Pakistan's representative accused India of warmongering and violating international law. He demanded that the international community intervene to prevent a wider conflict. The United States, a key ally of both India and Pakistan, called for de-escalation and dialogue. President Donald Trump, in a tweet, described the situation as a shame and urged both sides to work it out. He also offered to mediate between the two countries. Section 9, Towards a Lasting Peace, A Distant Hope. The recent crisis has once again highlighted the fragile nature of peace in South Asia. The long-standing dispute over Kashmir continues to be a major source of tension between India and Pakistan. Finding a lasting solution to this complex issue is essential for achieving lasting peace in the region. The